What's the most ridiculous school rule that students destroyed with loopholes? Our principal, Mr. Jenkins, banned all backpacks because he thought kids were smuggling contraband. But he made one fatal mistake in his announcement. He said students may not carry backpacks on school property without specifying what we could use. My friend Jake, who's basically a professional rule bender, immediately saw the loophole and showed up the next day pulling a full-size rolling suitcase through the hallways like he was going on vacation. Every teacher who tried to stop him got the same response. "It's not a backpack, sir." But Jake wasn't done. He convinced our entire friend group to join his malicious compliance campaign. And by Wednesday, our school looked like the world's weirdest fashion show. Lena showed up carrying her books in a clear fish tank, complete with fake coral and plastic fish swimming around her textbooks. When Mr. Jenkins confronted her, she said, "You banned backpacks, sir. This is clearly an aquarium." My buddy Chris arrived with all his supplies in a wheelbarrow that he decorated with racing stripes and flames. He told everyone he was wheeling to class in style, and technically Mr. Jenkins couldn't say anything because it wasn't a backpack. Hannah took it up a notch by carrying everything in a baby stroller, complete with a doll sitting on top of her chemistry book. She'd push it down the hallways, cooing, "Time for baby's education," while Mr. Jenkins' eye twitched. The absolute peak was when Maddie showed up wearing a clear plastic trash bag as a dress with her books and supplies taped inside. She walked into first period and announced, "I have become one with my school supplies." Mr. Jenkins was getting visibly frustrated, but every time he tried to write someone up, we'd pull out his exact words from the announcement and point out that we were following the rule perfectly. The turning point came when Jake convinced the entire football team to carry their gear in shopping carts from the local grocery store. During practice, there were 22 shopping carts lined up on the field, while Coach Ramirez screamed at Mr. Jenkins. Then Lena started a trend where kids would fill wagons with increasingly ridiculous items, rubber ducks, pool noodles, inflatable unicorns, just because they could, and Mr. Jenkins couldn't technically stop them. The final straw was when Jake showed up pulling a wagon filled with printed photos of Mr. Jenkins' face that he'd photoshopped onto various farm animals. When the principal demanded an explanation, Jake said, "These are my motivational materials, sir. They remind me to follow rules creatively." Mr. Jenkins tried to write Jake up for disrespect, but Jake pulled out the student handbook and showed him that nowhere did it say students couldn't carry photos in non-backpack containers. That same day, Chris escalated by bringing a full shopping cart filled with fake Monopoly money. And when Mr. Jenkins